Howdy folks, and welcome back to XCOM2 with the mighty Jingles. Yes, that must mean it's Saturday, and when last we left our band of intrepid heroes, movie voiceover guy had just been cut down in the prime of his life and busted by Advent and executed while transmitting vital intelligence to the Resistance. I'm not entirely sure what he was talking about, it all sounded hardly technical, but it seemed to make a lot of sense to Dr. Tigan and Chief Engineer Shen, and all I know is I have to assemble the team for a raid on the Advent Network Tower, the heart of Advent's operations here on planet Earth. Once you start this mission, there's no going back. There's no room for mistakes on this one. I can't rely on brute force and ignorance to carry me through. Only the best and most highly qualified and trained agents will make the cut. So quite why I decided to select Billy for this particular mission is... I don't know. I can only put it down to a sudden rush of shit to the brain on my behalf. You may have also noticed that the chances of Billy's inevitable cock-ups having consequences that spiral to disastrous proportions are increased because you can only take 3 squad members along on the Advent Network Tower raid. Oh, what was I thinking? Still, we've got Quickie Baby along to compensate for any of Billy's inevitable cock-ups. When the shit hits the fan, as it inevitably will, we'll just get Quickie Baby to load the gold ammo and carry harder. I'm sure everything will work out fine. Well, let's get this show on the road.
Sky Ranger, 2 minutes, ready to deploy.
Commander, it's time we put Advent down for the count. This'll be a 2-pronged assault. First, we hack the heart of the Advent Tower and disrupt their network before the speaker finishes his latest broadcast. Shen's cooking up a little surprise for them that should more than get their attention. With Advent in an uproar, we'll access the portal and take the fight to their front door. All goes well, they won't even see us coming. It's risky, but it's the best shot we'll get. Once we start this, there's no turning back.
Alright, let's get this done.
Move to infiltrate the network tower. Locate the access point and hack in to seize the broadcast signal.
To compensate for the fact that you're only allowed to take 3 squad members along on this mission, they do give you the option of selecting a number of buffs that apply to the squad throughout the course of the mission. Unfortunately, you have to pay for them with intel points, and I only had 86 intel points available at the start of this particular mission, so I was only able to select 2 of the available buffs. So for the cost of 48 intel, I took squad targeting, which increases the entire squad's aim by 15 and the entire squad's crit chance by 25, and squad precision, which for another 38 intel increases the entire squad's crit chance by a further 33, which was nice. Unfortunately, that meant I'd spent my full 86 available intel and I couldn't afford anything like squad concealment, so I don't start this particular mission in stealth, and that's going to complicate matters. As usual, Quickie Baby up first. Doesn't spot anything on his first move. Now what I normally do with Quickie Baby on a mission is I move him up to the full extent of his first move. If I don't see anything, I move him up to the full extent of his second move, and then he'll automatically go into Overwatch. But on a normal mission you start in stealth, and so this time around I would much rather have at least somebody else on the squad, preferably somebody with a seriously big gun like Jingles, to be backing him up in Overwatch, ready in case he spots something and then gets spotted by something when he makes his second move. And on this mission, you're not playing against the clock. There's no time limits, there's no objective countdown timer, so you can afford to take things easy and do things the safe way.
Moving to Overwatch.
Billy's moved up, Quickie Baby's gone into Overwatch, covering fire activated, and I can hear a mech wandering around there somewhere. But no contact made during the alien's turn, so once again, some good cover next to the door. Quickie Baby, get your ass up there. And we can open the door from here. It doesn't cost an action. Nothing spotted. We're just going to run across the doorway. And yeah, it's what I expected. Ideally, what I should have done there was put everybody else on Overwatch, or move them up to Overwatch positions before running Quickie Baby across the doorway. But it's still our turn. We've got Jingles and Billy who can take an action here, although Jingles can't actually see anything to shoot at from there. That's not good. Can I get a grenade in? Can't do anything with Quickie Baby. Just gonna have to put Jingles on Overwatch. Jingles can't see them, but they can't see him. They don't have a direct line of fire to Quickie Baby either. What can I do with Billy? They're going to have to come out in order to shoot at Quickie Baby, and that's going to give Jingles an Overwatch shot at them. Billy. His Void Rift would be nice, but he doesn't have a line of sight. On the other hand, he can inspire Quickie Baby and give him an extra move. Let's do that. Right, Quickie Baby, you've got one further action, and you're an electronic warfare specialist. And there's a mech in there. Let's shut that sucker down. Send the gremlin in. Because fair fights are for suckers. Just don't screw it up. Otherwise you'll end up buffing him. Oh, yeah, I like those odds. That'll do. Nice job, QB. And nice job, Billy. Don't let it go to your head. Okay, we just have to worry about the shield bearer. Now, we can't shoot him. And it's his turn now, so he's probably going to activate his shield. Let's see what he does. And here, another mech moving around out there. Oh, he's moving. Come on, Jingles. With squad targeting, he missed. God damn it, Billy. Here comes the shield. Yep. Was kind of expecting that. But he hasn't fired at anybody, so, you know, that's good, I suppose. Right. Let's see what Quickie Baby can do before we use Billy. Combat protocol. Would knock his shield down, I suppose. It's a guaranteed hit. Then again, he could just shoot him. We'll just shoot him. Yeah, shield's gone.
Hit the armor.
No actual damage, but the shield is at least gone. Right then, Billy. Let's get up to the doorway. And what can we do from here? Ooh, Soulfire. Oh, that will kill him. Yeah, okay.
Your mind is your weakness.
We'll do that then. This, of course, ignores armor because it's a psychic attack, and it didn't kill him. Oh, god damn it, Billy! You had one job. One job. Right, Jingles. I can't move Jingles to anywhere where he can take a shot and stay in decent cover. So that mech is going to come off shutdown in the next turn. So it's all about the damage mitigation at this point. I move Jingles up and I activate his shield wall ability, which is going to buff not just his defense but also Billy's defense right next to him. Because that mech, there he goes, he's got a grenade launcher. And if he spots a group of people clustered together, he's going to fire it at them. And I want him to fire it at Jingles and Billy because they've got the shield wall up and no damage taken. Well, some minor damage, but we can live with that. The shield bearer takes a shot at Quickie Baby and misses, which is nice. Point blank range. You're shit. Right then. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Need to kill the shield bearer, definitely. Kill him first and the mech loses its shield.
I'm on the move.
Normally, you'd kill the shield bearer with one of your guys and then use the other two to take the mech down. But with Billy's null lance ability, this is why I moved him over here, it fires a column of psychic energy. And it's going to kill the shield bearer, but it's also going to hurt that mech. And it's reduced the mech to low enough health.
This one might be carrying something.
Oh, and he's dropped some loot, which is nice. But the mech's now on low enough health that Quickie Baby's combat protocol is going to kill it. Good lad. Right, so first patrol dealt with. Let's see what loot we had. Jingles, pick it up, there's a good lad.
Sure thing.
Oh, an advanced hair trigger, that's nice. Right, first patrol dealt with.
Here.
Took some minor damage, but all things considered, I think we got away pretty lightly with that one. And again, absolutely no rush here, so let's make sure everybody who has actually fired their guns, which I think there's only Jingles at this point, has them reloaded.
Ready to go.
Alien turn. I still hear another mech wandering around out there. Don't know where it is though.
Rolling.
Right then, Billy, up to the doorway. And Overwatch. Quickie baby. Guess what? Move up. Let's not actually go outside, however. Let's get in the corner there. There's hard cover both sides. Why is he not moving? Come on. Click. There we go.
Copy.
Nothing seen through the windows when he went past either.
Absolutely.
Let's get Jingles stacked up on the door as well. And see what happens. That fire's spreading. Don't want to hang around in here forever.
Moving to designated position.
Go on, Billy, you badass. Nothing spotted on his first move. Going to Overwatch.
Seems doable.
Quickie baby didn't spot anything. Where can I move Jingles? There, that's good.
Not a problem.
Nothing spotted on that flank.
On Overwatch.
With Quickie baby, I'm going to move him up. Because I've already got Billy and Jingles on Overwatch there. And Quickie baby, say it with me, automatically goes into Overwatch at the end of his move. So I can use him to scout. And still, nothing spotted. Let's get him onto the high ground. Come on, Billy. See what we can see from up here. Nothing spotted. Given that this is the Advent network tower, you think security would be a little tighter. I mean, I'm not complaining.
That's one of their transmitters. They didn't put a whole lot of effort into disguising the alien tech involved.
The design may be a function of the network itself. The amount of psionic energy filtered through that system is beyond measure.
Yeah, that's all very interesting, Doc, but we're here to shut it down. Oh, we've spotted something. An Andromedon and 2 Vipers. Right. I don't want to get close to the Vipers at all because they've got this ability where they shoot their tongue out, grab you and pull you over to them. And I don't want to cluster the guys up because the Andromedon, at least until we kill it the first time, will launch an acid bomb from that gun. Now the squad's nicely spread out, but Billy is not in a position to support Quickie Baby. They can all see Quickie Baby, and he's only got the one move left. I'm going to get him out of here.
Whatever you say.
Force them to come to us.
Moving to Overwatch.
And increase the chances that people are going to get Overwatch fire on them when they are crap at patrol. Oh, that is not good. Another Andromedon and an Archon. Ah, shit. Come on, Billy. Well, yeah. Could have been worse, I suppose. The Archon goes into Battle Frenzy, which gives it an extra action. We're going to dominate. I'd rather not dominate the Archon, it doesn't have any health. But at the same time, choices. We're going to pop a Void Rift. No. Oh, wait. No, there's only one of them there. Oh, what to do? You know what, I'm just going to kill him. I'm just going to kill the Archon. Right.
Target eliminated.
Quickie Baby, what can you do from there? Not a massive amount. There's half cover available there, and it gives you shots at anything coming over the bridge. And we've still got Jingles to go as well. Right, 2 Vipers on the bridge. The Andromedon will not be far behind. Combat protocol. Just won't do quite enough damage to kill one of them. Still, it's guaranteed damage. So we're going to combat protocol. Alright. Now, what I should have done here, rather than using Quickie Baby, was use Jingles first, because I completely forgot that Jingles has an incendiary bomb. And those 2 Vipers are stuck together in a corridor. So this would have killed, well, it's going to kill them both. I didn't need to shoot one of them or hit one of them with Quickie Baby's combat protocol. And not only that, it's an area denial weapon. That bridge is going to burn. When the Andromedon comes over it, he's going to take damage. So that's the 2 Vipers dealt with. And of course, Jingles gets the salvo ability. He can fire a second grenade if his first action is to fire something from his grenade launcher. And I could hit the Andromedon with the plasma grenade, which would do some damage and strip some of its armor, but you know what, screw it, I'm going to use a rupture attack. Because this is a guaranteed crit. And that Andromedon, well, the pilot of the Andromedon's dead, so it's not going to use its gun anymore, but it's going to reanimate. But now it can only use melee attacks, so that's bought me some time. And now it's the alien turn. Here comes the second Andromedon. And is he immune to burning? Well, that's not fair. Oh, well, whoever he fired at, he missed. Yes, they do that, Billy. Here he comes. Right. Can't afford to let him get any closer. As you can see, once the environment suit's been ruptured, they trail acid all around them. Still,
Join me.
this is going to be fun. Mind control, bitch! A full health Andromedon. Which is kind of nice. So he's mine for the remainder of the mission, and now I can use him to scout ahead and draw the fire. All we have to do now is kill the other one.
No problem, boss.
And this is where my using Quickie Baby's last combat protocol on that Viper just now comes back to bite me in the arse, because, well, once you've knocked out the pilot of an Andromedon, it's a mechanical bad guy. So combat protocol would have killed it outright. But I don't have combat protocol anymore, so all I can do is shoot it with a plasma rifle. And then Jingles' beam cannon. Ah, it's dead anyway, but I could have done it better. That's all I'm saying. I blame Billy. I always blame Billy. That's what Billy's for. Okay, so that was a potentially dangerous situation. Ah, bollocks. Just give me a break! Who's it spotted? It's spotted Quickie Baby, hasn't it? Alright, Billy has no line of fire to that thing. Bloody heavy turret. I can't do anything with the Andromedon. Quickie Baby can't see it. Billy can't see it. Jingles can't see it. This just isn't fair. How come it can see us? You can't even see it from there. You know what? I'm going to grenade the corner. That should take out the supports and cause the turret to fall and knock it out. Yep. Gotcha. Oh, and there's the objective. Well, let's get everybody in a position before we breach. Although I'm not sure there's going to be anything in there. Don't forget, the 2 Vipers and the first Andromedon that we now have mind-controlled came from that room. So we may have already cleared the room without knowing it.
Oh yeah!
I don't know, it seems a bit easy. A little bit too easy.
Whatever you say.
We'll use one of Quickie Baby's free reloads to get his plasma rifle fully charged. And
I'm on it.
put him on Overwatch. Right, let's use the mind-controlled Andromedon to see what's what. I don't mind if he gets shot. That is the room that the Andromedon and the two Vipers came from, which may mean that that room's now actually been cleared of bad guys, but let's not take any chances. We'll get everybody stacked up, and we'll send the Andromedon in first. That way, if there is a nasty surprise in there, he has to deal with it. And it's all gone quiet. No more bad guys. Well, for now.
Sure thing.
Free reload for Jingles. Yep, stack up on the door. No, I was tempted to just move him straight in there, but nah, that's what the mind-controlled Andromedon's for. Got you, baby. Off you go. Oh, right. Okay. I thought it was a little bit too easy. An Archon and a Codex. That we know of. There may be more. And they've taken some damage from Jingles' plasma grenade from earlier, so let's send the Andromedon in there to draw their fire. And can I get them both? No. But we'll hit the Codex with an acid bomb. Oh great, it's immune. Well, that's actually not a bad thing, because when you damage a Codex, it's got an annoying habit of immediately either teleporting somewhere else and potentially alerting a different patrol and bringing more bad guys to the party, or even worse, cloning itself, creating a duplicate Codex, so now instead of having to deal with one, you have to deal with two. So the fact that because the acid bomb wouldn't have killed it, but it would have forced it to either teleport or clone. Which means that I now have the opportunity to get two for the price of one with Billy, because I can move him just far enough to put these two in a nice straight line and get his null lance up again.
No one is safe.
And that should kill them both. Billy, I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Target eliminated. Overwatch.
Billy's become a bit of a badass while nobody was watching. Well, that should be everything dealt with, so now all we have to do is the job we came here for, hack the Advent Network Tower console, and that is going to be a job for Quickie Baby. Quickie Baby's hacking skill's so good he automatically unlocks the first bonus, so may as well take it. And that should be job done. Central, got anything to say? He's not normally this quiet.
I'm in. Status confirmed. We have control of the network tower. The signal is going out.
Booyah!
Has cleared the perimeter, sir. Meeting limited resistance.
Well done, Doctor.
Yes, it would appear the feedback pulse is having the intended effect.
Shen, status. Did it work?
Advent assures us this breakthrough will be available to all citizens immediately. We go live to the speaker for more.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years we have put our trust in Advent, in the Elders, because we believed a better future is possible for all. Today, that trust, that belief, has been rewarded. Advent peacekeeping forces are traveling across the world, carrying the greatest gift from the Elders. A revolutionary gene therapy, yes, but so much more. This is an end to disease, to decay, to pain. The beginnings of a new tomorrow, available to all of us today. Truly, humanity finally takes its rightful place amongst the stars.
Thank you, thank you. No, really, it was nothing. I'd like to thank my wife's tennis partner, my wife's tennis partner's dog, without whom none of this would have been possible. Oh yes, look at that. Oh, come on, stand up straight, you two. You barely got scratched. Look at Quickie Baby, milking it for all it's worth. That's it, job done. Advent well and truly spanked, their lies exposed for all of the world to see, humanity risen up in open rebellion. Game over. Time to kick back, relax, and open a cold one.
This is it, Commander. It's time we put an end to this, once and for all.
Oh, bollocks. Shit. Alright. I suppose if you want a job doing properly, you get Quickie Baby to do it. But if you don't want a job doing properly, I'm the man for the job. The final mission in XCOM 2. Coming up in the next episode. Take care, folks. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll catch you next time.